currently out for the first time, driving a car for the first time since surgery. And I'm gonna tell you, it felt a little awkward just because I'm so weak still and it's just tired and weak, and it's gonna be like this for a while. My husband reminded me this morning that this is just normal. When you're not eating enough food and you're not eating real food, it makes a big difference. So yeah, so I'm basically gonna do, hopefully it'll take a few minutes, hopefully it won't take too long, and I can go in and go out and go back home. Felt bad, the dog was really sad that I was leaving, but I was like, and my husband's like, do you want to take him with you? And I'm like, normally I'd be like, yeah, like it'd be fine, but right now everything feels like quite a bit. So, but it feels good to be outside. It felt kind of weird to be in a car. I'm thinking about tomorrow, my appointment, having to drive there and back, and how weak I feel, and I don't know if I love that, but whatever. We're just moving forward. Want to get this done so then I can go home and go lay down. So I completed my errand, but I did it kind of slow and putsy because, you know, my brain is whatever. And I was standing there looking at the paperwork, not realizing there was people standing behind me. 2 people standing behind me. And I felt bad, but just kind of like, I'm just taking things slow and trying to whatever. But trying to feel a little more human today. I'm so eager to like get back into like doing stuff and working on projects and cleaning the house and whatever, but it's gonna take a little bit. But I do say I feel better because I actually dried my hair a little bit today. I didn't put a lot of makeup on, but I put foundation on and some mascara and a little bit of rouge. Not much, but just feel a little more human today. Not a lot, but I'm glad I got this done. And now I can go home and order some DoorDash, and I'm ordering food for the dog. So it's not like I'm ordering anything. I mean, I'm ordering stuff for myself, but it's like cottage cheese and some lime jello because I really want some lime jello and I don't have the energy to make it. So it's time to go home and resume resting and recouping. So just got in from walking the dog. It's about I was looking at my imaginary watch. It's about 2:30 on Monday. And I was just thinking on the walk that it is almost exactly the time that I was rolled into surgery 2 weeks ago. So 2-week post-op update. So I did weigh myself this morning. I am down 24.4, which is amazing. As far as what I'm feeling as results and all that right now, the biggest thing right now is the fact that my ankles look like ankles. My feet aren't swollen. I didn't realize I had swollen feet before necessarily, but they really got bad when I started working from home and I couldn't get them to go down as much, I felt like, but I didn't realize that they were swollen before that. So here's a little clip of me getting excited about seeing my ankles. Just admiring how normal and unswollen my feet look. Look at that. Whee! So that's been fun. I've been admiring my ankles a lot lately. So it just tells me too that the swelling overall in my body is going down, and that makes me feel good because there's less pressure and stress going on in certain areas while other places are still stressed and healing. So yeah, I'm down 24.4. It's been 2 weeks since surgery. Every day is a little bit different. Some days are like, I feel like I'm making progress. I'm eating more protein. I'm, staying on top of things and feeling better. And then days like today, I have had maybe 6 grams of protein. I've been drinking water. I had a really rough night last night with gas pain and just stomach pain a little bit, and been uncomfortable today. So I was just like, I'm gonna take it easy today. Realizing a lot more that the guides that they give us on, these are the goals that you have, but you really have to listen to what your body can handle and what it's telling you. And the last few days I've made it to 30 to 34 grams of protein. I've been slowly finding myself hungry and wanting to eat more. Yesterday, I had that feeling, which was really nice. Today I don't have that feeling. And I'm going to try to eat some egg whites at some point today. Probably have some more protein shake just because it's going to be a little easier for my body to handle right now. But focus on water and then taking my second vitamin. That's my priority right now. I think one of the biggest things to keep in mind during this whole process is that you're going to get guidelines and you're going to get goals that you need to reach, but your body's going to tell you different things in different days, and you need to balance those two things. You don't want to be rebellious and just go against everything that you got, but you also don't want to just shove food in your mouth just because, you know, the thing says you're supposed to hit a certain goal. As long as you're working towards the goal, I think that's what I'm doing for myself. I'm obviously not a doctor, but as long as you're like moving towards the goal, I think that's the most important thing, and making progress in that area. And you're going to have setbacks, and you're going to have days that you're not going to hit all the goals that you want to. And it's the same with any other surgery. It's just no day is going to be perfect, and you're going to do your best, and you're going to do your best that day, and hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better. So that's where I'm at with that post-surgery. So feeling good about things, feeling stronger, still feel weak, but feel stronger. Feeling like I'm understanding my body a lot more. Still have a long ways to go, but definitely able to do a lot more for myself still, and managing. I haven't had a ton of pain, some discomfort, but I'm not really taking a whole lot of meds for that, just because I don't want to mask anything that might be happening. But I'm not like miserable or anything. I'm able to sleep on my side a little bit more, which is lovely. Sleeping on my back sucks. I miss my chiropractor, and I cannot wait to go back. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So anyway, that's a 2-week post-op update. Also, I just opened my Amazon package, and there was 2 of the 3 things. The one thing hasn't arrived yet is a meat pounder. That's probably not the right word for it. My husband makes really good chicken, so I trust him to cook the chicken, but when I cook my own chicken, I'm terrified that it's not cooked all the way through, and I figured that would be a good way to help me regulate that, so I could make the chicken all one level, one size, because I really want to get better at it, and I know I'm going to be eating lots of freaking chicken. The other things that I got were, I really want to make meatballs. That's one of my main things I want to eat when I can eat food next week, is to make some very basic ground turkey meatballs. And so I got this ice cream scoop to help me measure, to make sure they're like uniform to a certain point. I got I think it's the 1 ounce or 1.5 inch size, so I got the smaller size, which is going to be good for meal prep and stuff, since I have a small stomach now. And then it'll make me feel like I'm eating more if they're smaller and I have like duplicates of them. The other thing I got was this. I don't even know what it's called, but is there a name for it? Meat chopper. I've seen other people have these, and I've seen other chefs that I watch have these. Somehow we've never had one. So it just seems like a good thing, especially if I want to be making taco meat. I want to have one of these for that. There's so many things I want to get. I would love to get a new air fryer. I would love to get a food processor. Like, I have these dreams of these things that would be very beneficial. We do have an air fryer, but it's smaller, and it's only has like 1 basket, and I would love to get one that has like actual pans you can pull out, or get a double basket so I can make extra if I'm food prepping and stuff like that. I don't have to be lazy and do it twice. But I'm also realizing too that my stomach is smaller, so I'm not going to be making a ton of food anyway, but I have not impulse bought anything like that. But I was like, these 3 things will be really good for our kitchen. We'll both be able to use them for multiple different things. It's going to help with the meat part of it, which is protein, which is like the most important part of this whole process. So very excited about those showing up. Won't be able to use them for a little bit, but maybe my husband can in the next week. So yeah, so it's Monday and I feel like I should eat something, but I think I just want some water right now and maybe some Jello. And I told the dog I would DoorDash him some special dinners, so I better do that before too long. And yeah, that's my Monday. That's where we're at right now, guys. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, like, comment, share, do all the YouTube-y things. Supports the channel and I really appreciate that. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.